Good morning and welcome to Orca News. The headlines. No new COVID-19 cases have been reported. Congress has decided on two-door proposed projects. Education Department urges children to be enrolled for the coming school year. And Loop FM is coming in a few weeks. The Health Department reported no new COVID-19 cases in Landova. The total number of cases now is still at 104. Active cases have been reduced and are now at 2. Recoveries are now at 96. There are now 1,968 individuals that have been partially vaccinated from the coronavirus. Phases 1, 2, and 3 are still in effect for vaccinees. COVID-19 alert levels are still imposed throughout Landova. Lockdown imposed in Plainsfield Pier Hotel. Quarantine isolation level 1 is imposed in Picot City, Shudler, Plainsfield City, Sonamo City, Commerce Valley Terraces Village, Flathills Village, and Old Massa Village. And closure is imposed for the rest of Landova. The State Affairs Department still issuing travel restrictions in different countries around the world. Travels are prohibited going in and out of Landova except for emergency purposes. President Limson, on the other hand, will be deciding if he will be opening up Landova, limiting travel restrictions in October. The Landovian Congress has decided to continue some proposed projects in two-door. More to report from George. George.
Yes, Carson. Congress has decided to continue some of the projects in two-door. It was stated in President Limson's address in May that he would be closing down two-door until projects and constructions have been made. It has now been decided by Congress that one project will remain to continue, which is a Port of Two-Door project that has been handled by the local government of Two-Door and the Architecture and Infrastructure Department. The port has been halted due to poor planning and the lack of workers in the area. Despite that, the Port Railways project has been done last month, in which accompanying the load time has been delayed. It is now much easier to deliver imports and exports in the country. Congress is still deciding on the fate of the proposed nuclear power plant in the municipality. Moreover, the proposed industrial park is still in the planning process, in which several architects, city planners, and engineers are needed for the planning of the said industrial park. Back to you, Carson.
Thank you, George. A new school year is now ahead. Amanda Moore reports.
The Education Department is urging parents to enroll their children in school in the new school year and the new education system that had been implemented. The Education Department is seeking children to be enrolled based on the guidelines of the education system for the academic year 2021 to 2022. Students will be witnessing the missed out topics and subjects that they'll need to learn based on their learning criteria. The department states that online classes will be practiced amid a COVID-19 pandemic situation in the country. 2 schools have been delegated for students in some areas in the country, that is, in which Landovian-based American teachers and some graduated Landovian proctors, technicians, and teachers will be facilitating the handling of the students' learnings. Redstone Institute is also promoting vocational and technical courses for aspiring and enthusiastic advanced engineers in the country. The Redstone Institute practices the use of redstone and computers in order to gain their mission and the use of redstone development that could benefit the use of technology wider and easier. They would be needed to attain high school and basic education so they can be enrolled in the institute. This is Amanda Moore, reporting for Orca News.
Here's our weather for today. Hurricane Ida had made a catastrophic impact. in the state of Louisiana in the U.S. on Sunday. Torrential rains, severe winds, and storm surge had battered the area. Ita is now traversing along the continental U.S. as a tropical depression with winds of 45 kilometers per hour. Meanwhile, the Landova Meteorological Agency is now issuing a yellow warning for strong breeze force winds of 39 to 49 kilometers per hour in Sonoma City, Two-Door, Plainsfield City, and Whitestone Village due to extratropical storm Julian. Julian will bring strong breeze to near gale force winds throughout Landova today until tomorrow. Post-tropical cyclone Julian is not expected to bring severe rains, nor make any severe impact anywhere in Landova. Another weather disturbance is seen south of Julian, which is Tropical Storm Kate. Tropical Storm Kate has sustained winds of 65 kilometers per hour, moving north slowly. The Landova Meteorological Agency is still monitoring Kate for further developments. No forecast of severe weather for the storm has been made up at this time. A new radio station to start airing coming soon. Dawson Chapman reports.
Loop FM with a frequency of 100.9 MHz will start airing in the coming weeks. The new building adjacent to Orca News main building here in Picot City has gone underway and is ready to complete. Loop FM features pop, indie alternatives, and some pop rock and contemporary pop music will be broadcasted. One of our reporters here at Orca News will be one of the radio DJ for the station. Loop FM has been franchised by the Orca News Private Company Limited, in which flash news will be broadcasted whenever on the radio. We are now looking for management staff and producers for the radio station. You may visit Orca News main building for your inquiries. This is Dawson Chapman, reporting for Orca News.
And that's it for today's news. This is Garson Nilgers, reporting for Orca News. Good morning, everyone.